Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Kyushu Institute of Technology, Tbt Campus, English 7D. It's our first class on April 11th. Thank you very much all for coming. And I know that a lot of questions will have to be asked. That's okay. I just want to give you a basic idea of what we have to do today and the assignments that will be due for the week, this coming week's assignments. Okay, so here is the Moodle for us. And as all of you know, because you're already here, you have to make sure that you've signed into your Zoom account. If you are having trouble coming into the room just now, it's because you didn't use your Zoom login. But you're here now, so you know that. But if any of your friends say, I couldn't go into the room, I couldn't go into Jose Cruz's Zoom room, it's because you have to make sure that you've signed into your Zoom account with your email and your password before you click on the link. Okay. Now, in my Moodle, every week, I put in the class description, okay, and I put in the assignment, okay. Now, you will either see this button says click here for more information, or you can click on the title. And if you click on the title of any of these things, it will give you all of the information that's there. So there's a lot more information here. Okay, so what you want to do is make sure on the Moodle, okay, that you check the title, click on the title of the assignment, and you can get the full description, everything that was already in there. Okay, this is just a little bit of the information, but all of the information is here if you click the title. Okay, now our textbook is called Ready to Present, and Ready to Present, we'll check that a little bit later, but that has a set of videos that you can access if you click this URL. So if you click here, okay, you can get this URL, and you can click straight to the URL, and you can get all of the videos that we will use in this classroom. Now, if you want to look at all of these videos, you're quite welcome to, but actually I'm going to be showing the videos in class. So if you want to look ahead, you're quite welcome to. Otherwise, I'm going to be showing you these videos in class, okay? If you don't have your textbook yet, okay, these are the first pages that we're going to be using, the most important pages that we're going to be using for Ready to Present. So this is for the people that don't have their textbooks yet, but I think most of you probably already do. And I tried to give you a video that I used last year. So the dates that are mentioned here are all a little bit wrong. They're like, I think about 5 days ahead on the system. So don't worry about the dates, just get the basic information here. And if you have any questions, this is very important. If you have any questions, that's my email right there. Okay. So you always have my email. Any questions that you want to ask me are right there. You can ask me anything that you want. Make sure that you read all of this. You're going to need to know how to do things like searching ebooks and journals. These are all of the previous videos that I was talking about before. And we're also going to be talking about something called a walking video. Now that walking video, I'll be talking about a little bit after this, but if you want to see an example of it, right there in the top part here, you can see that. Okay, and then the academic calendar. Now I want to talk about the academic calendar. Okay, so let's take a look at that. I'm going to click on that and we'll go to the academic calendar. So here we are in the first Monday, Monday the 11th, and our classes are here on Monday and they're all numbered. And right here on May 30th, okay, there is no class scheduled for May 30th. Okay, you have to just keep note of that because that's where the university has scheduled a day off. There's also a day off in July for Umi no Hi, and our final tests will be here on August 8th. But this day right here on June 6th, that's actually the test day, but I'm not going to be doing a test that day, but that day is important because that's when we come back to the campus. So from April 11th all the way to May 30th, we're going to be online. We're going to be using Zoom. But from June 6th, we're going to be coming back to the campus. Okay, so from here, class number 8 all the way to class number 16 All of these classes will be on campus. Okay. Now, one thing is here, May 2nd, I cannot do this class. So I'm going to suggest that we actually use that day on May 30th as a replacement for May 2nd. Don't worry, I'll explain this a little bit more, but I just want to make sure that's in the video. So I'm thinking, and I'll have time to talk to you guys a little bit before May 2nd, but I'm thinking to move the class from May 2nd to May 30th. Okay, so that's it for the academic calendar. Let's go back to the Moodle. Okay. Now, what we'll be doing today is we'll be looking at this video, and also we'll be looking at this sample video. And I want to show you how to use a really interesting piece of software called Quizlet, if you've never used it before. And then this will be your homework here in the Chapter 1 manuscript self-intro. That will be due on Saturday, April 16th of this week, okay, at 11 p.m. So I'll explain that in the class. The explanation is also here, okay, but I want you to make sure that you know how to send that up to Moodle. Basically, what you'll do is come to this assignment, okay, download this file, okay, and this file, once you click it, oops, let me go back here. Once you click it, will look like, hang on a second, it's just opening up on my computer now. So it will look like this. When you download it, it will look like this. And this is where you make your assignment writing, okay? This is where you write your name. So just take out name, and you would take that out and write Jose Cruz, and your student number, you'd write that out as a 21A XXX, whatever your student number is. And then a simple title like self-introduction. And then, and then you write your body work here, okay? Type your introduction, type your body paragraphs here, type your conclusion here. I'll give you more details about this after this explanation is done. But basically, that's where you're going to type that, okay? Now, let me go back to the Moodle. So that's the file here. You download that. And then after you've typed that all out, I got to change this to student. After you've typed it out, then come here, you add a submission, okay, and drag and drop the file right here. And then that will be your submission to me. I'll take a look at it, and then we'll start working on it through the next few weeks while we're here in the Zoom class. Okay, if you have any questions about that, okay, get ready to ask me, because I'll be asking you if you have any questions before. But let me change that back to my teaching style here. Continue. Okay, let's see here. Where did it go? There it is. Okay, so back to week 1. So that's the one assignment that you have to do today, or I'm sorry, this week. And from here, we'll be working on Quizlet. And then after the Quizlet is done, we'll be doing some exercises in speaking. Okay, so if you have any questions, please make sure that you ask me today before we actually leave class. And remember, my email address is right here. That's my email address there. You can contact me anytime. If you have any questions, make sure that you ask me in class or use that email. Okay, thanks very much. I'm going to turn off the recording now.